The NLRB, that is the National Labor Relations Board, it has dropped its complaint against Boeing's South Carolina facility, but only after Boeing made a 4-year deal with the workers' union to keep jobs in Washington state. Peter Schaumber is the former NLRB chairman, live with us now from D.C. Let me see if I've got the chain of events right here. The NLRB holds up Boeing's factory in the Carolinas. The NLRB then looks at the union, which has just made a deal with Boeing, and then it drops its opposition to the plant in the Carolinas. Have I got it right?
You have it right.
Okay, now that to me means that the NLRB was used by the union to extract leverage out of Boeing, and that's not what the NLRB is for.
Well, to tell you the truth, Stuart, we don't really know that yet. I don't know if we'll ever know the extent to which the litigation played in the collective bargaining negotiations. It's always good for management and labor to come to terms in a collective bargaining agreement, but to do so freely. We don't know to the extent to which Boeing may have felt that removing the litigation from the scene was worthwhile. But Boeing has said that this is not a settlement and was not a settlement of the complaint, and the IAM has agreed.
So they're going to keep building the 787, the Dreamliner, in Washington state. Boeing has agreed to do that for the union, correct?
Yes, I think you meant the 787 will continue to be built in South Carolina. The 737 MAX is going to be built in Washington state. It's easy to confuse those.
So it's a way of ensuring that the union doesn't lose its grip on Boeing. That's what we're seeing.
I think that's exactly correct. And the acting general counsel, when he discussed the withdrawal or the dismissal of the complaint last week, suggested that this was a settlement and that the complaint played a role in it. The problem there is that while the complaint may be dismissed, the dangerous precedent which this complaint has set is with us, and it will chill business investment in the United States. And the acting general counsel even repeated his legally frivolous assertion that what Boeing did was retaliatory, and he would file the same kind of complaint under similar circumstances.
So it's a hammer to beat other corporations over their head with if they even think about doing something similar. That's it?
That's absolutely right, and that's why it'll chill business investment in the United States.
All right, Peter Schaumber, thanks very much for joining us and clearing that up for us. I think the situation is now more clear, Boeing, the union, and the Carolinas. We got it, Peter. Thank you. I've got all kinds of breaking